So this is one site which recently came up, and I don't know how long it exists, but it really is a good site. And wait, I need to see if I can refresh it. It was down when I tried to start. No, it works. Okay, so awesome. So well, yeah, let's introduce this site. Well, why is it good? It is good because it allows you to give you a market overview about all possible exchanges here, and you see their volume, you see their current highs and lows. This is just for exact time scale. You say what's the lowest price and highest price. So if you that will asking yourself why is low and high. So you can see bid and asks, and you see an average. And what is important for us? For us, it's important that BTC China got a hell lot of a volume. Mt. Gox also got a large volume. Was that? Well, this just a little much different from this side, but I'm not sure how they're calculating this volume. Well, they are nearly the same because those four are the leading ones, but the numbers are maybe on a different time scale, maybe on 30 days. Yeah, this should be the one. This is one on a 30-day scale, and so the volume was calculated. So that brings me to a much interesting point, because as you can see here on a 30-day scale, BTC China is not even much more on the total volume than Mt. Gox. But if you compare this to, for example, a time span of 24 hours, BTC China got nearly more than double the volume of Mt. Gox. Do you know what this means? This literally means that BTC China is currently it's the most increasing exchanger right now, as you can see. On the 30-day scale, it's just 1 month. BTC China just got little more than Mt. Gox on trading volume. And on the 24-hour chart or table, it's more than the double time of their volume. So that means that in less time, BTC China really gains a lot of attraction, and this is the reason why BTC China also says where the price goes. So let's close this side, let's close this one and this one. So as you can see here, good overview about the markets. You also can have some informations about the Bitcoin network, about the economy. Currently 12 million Bitcoins, well 12 million 32,600 Bitcoins are totally produced, and this is nearly the half of the max volume, which is about 21 million Bitcoins. You see the actual hash rate and some distribution above the pools, and the hash rate distribution is interesting because Bitcoin users are already trying to create a big pool to get maybe 51% of their of the hash rate, because this allows you to do some things with the network probably, and it's important that no one reaches more than 51% on the hash rate distribution table. That's just an informative thing, but really good site. So information's on the network, and also got charts. Well, for example, Mt. Gox right now, 2 month. A good thing here is you can set, for example, the exponential moving averages. Let's say from 7 to 13, and you can draw this, and you can see here those are the moving averages. The nice one is really you got a lot of options here which you can play with. You can also say, oh no, I don't like candlesticks, I want to go to the median price. Should be the same like Bitcoinity. As you can see, it's just the rated price. How do you want candlesticks? For example, we can use the Bollinger Band. It should give us some reason and also some Oh man, I don't know. It's just giving them some range where the things going to, and you also can use some. Well, here are a lot of indicators. Um, I'm not using them right now, but you could, for example, say you want to know. Like RSI must be something here somewhere. Rate of RSI index gives you this information. You can also say, yeah, given larger, and yeah. So, well, it's just an interesting site because it offers you, just to summarize this, a lot of an overview about the markets, shows you charts from, I think, really every exchange which is online there. You can also set the custom time where the chart comes from. You can set exponential moving averages. You can really do everything with the chart, which you could do on a professional trading software, for example. So this really is some good side. What I don't like it is it's not that easy to use if you are doing this often. For example, if you want to create one chart which you can use in a forum, for example, to show something, it's really good. You should use this. But if you're trading all the time and you want to go in deeper and select things and moving your chart from left to right, like you have seen in Clark Moody's site, you won't be able to do this with this because it's only static graphics. This is the reason why I don't use it in a main way, just only if I want to show you something. So one last thing I want to say is if you, for example, go to one market, you can also see some further details about it. And here you can see the depth of the market. It's interesting to see because mostly if you do have a dropping price, for example, you do have more asks than bids, for example, on the lowest on the lowest chart. And if it's a gaining price, for example, you normally do have a lot of higher bid side than the ask side because the price is rising, because a lot of people don't want to buy, want to sell, which is the ask side. And yeah, it's just interesting to see, and it's a good side. So let's go to the last one. This is my favorite site. I'm using it really often. The reason for that is it got the 4 most important exchanges with the most volume, which is Mt. Gox, Bitstamp, BTCE, and BTC China. And also what you can do here is you can switch around. You can set other time scales, which you draw those candlesticks. For people which are not that familiar with candlesticks, well, you specify with the settings how big the range of each candlestick is. So for example, on 1 hour, the candlestick will be the width of the candlestick will represent 1 hour, and equivalent to that, you see the 1 hour volume beneath it. So it's really good. So you can also go into that, go around, go a little near, go back, and this allows you to produce a chart which you really can work with, because you, for example, if you go out now 12 hours, for example, we see the current chart of Mt. Gox, and as you can see here, it started somewhere around 130, this race right now. So then it got up and there was a little drop, got up again, drop again, a little sell off, then it got in, lots of people cashed out at this range here, then we got back down because of the recent sell off of all the people, hit here on some resistance, and now back on the way up, but probably here facing some double top and probably going down or going extremely straightforward, skyrocketing. It's just 2 possibilities which are able to to fulfill. And this is something you really can work with. You also can go on parameters and set, for example, an MACD or the moving averages and the RSI. Could use that. I'm not familiar with KDG. Never used this. I'm not sure what it stands for, but it's a good site. So yeah, also it's a pretty easy to use site. If you're used to it, it's really awesome to use it. And you can switch and go into further details. For example, if you're really trading short, and if you are trying to catch up every trend, for example, you can go into the 1 minute settings and, for example, use those little spikes up and down to, for example, trade out on board or something like that. Well, so let's please summarize this. This must be totally what you think right now, because this video is going far too long, right? Probably. And yeah, if you're going to watch the price and you just want an easy overview about it, I would advise you probably bitcoinwisdom.com or probably Bitcoinity. And if you are going to want to be intense in this and want to really go in depth and do some trades and maybe do some more than just checking the price, I would really advise you to go to Bitcoin Wisdom, get familiar with it, and also get familiar with bitcoincharts.com, because it gives you the insight you need and you will be really happy to have those features available. So, was a heavy video. I hope you can really benefit from this video and make some good trades. I will refer in my third video about some things which might you interest a lot, because the question is, where are we heading to? Just my personal view about it. Maybe are we in a bubble? I think yeah, we are in a bubble, but at which stage? And this is the thing I will talk about next time, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.